everyone, welcome to your Babylonian Tarot reading here with Red Earth Goddess. I have an incredible tarot card reading that I will be doing right in the next few minutes. I did get myself a new deck. I got it yesterday. So this is the one that we're going to be working with. I felt an instant connection to work with this deck as the theme is very strong at this time. And before we get the reading started, and the theme, as this is something that involves literally an ancestral karmic as well as bloodline that I come from, which I won't get into, but if you're somebody that's watching my channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, so the card deck is right here. It's an incredible card deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Right here, this is what they look like. But before I start shuffling the deck, which, you know what, I like these because it fits with my hand much better. The other tarot deck that I have, they're too big, so it's difficult to shuffle the deck in front of you, and I prefer to shuffle the deck in front of you guys on cam. So I've got three beautiful plants, or actually two, but we'll say three because one of it is in my purse, but I'm going to show you something. 3 plants for absolute protection during this time. And this one here is castor beans. I've got 6 castor beans, and this is for protection and absorbs negativity. Okay, so I'm showing these as a means of protection towards you guys and for this entire reading, okay? Any energy that goes out so that you're protected. It's always good to have good intentions and to be aware that whatever you do send out does return to you. So when you come from good intent, you're going to receive good intent. If you don't have good intent, if you're coming from a negative mind frame or negative energy field, then that is what will return to you eventually. So just be aware. But it is always good to be protected, right? So these beans, 6. 6 is the number of compassion, community, you know, welfare, love, unconditional love, family life, support, okay? And beans are very earthy. I mean, if you zoom in how beautiful these beans are, they're incredible. They're like a reddish color, like a burgundy color, and just the detail, I know you can't really see from the camera, but it's just beautiful. Then we've got my favorite plant. This is the Rose of Jericho. This is my favorite, and I'm about to put this into a bowl with water so that it blooms. It comes out like a rose. If you're not aware of it, this is one of the greatest, marvelous plants that exist. And if you haven't looked into it, and if you're not aware of this plant, it's known as the resurrection plant, okay? So that which dies must come back to life. And also, as a third lucky charm, I've got a genuine lucky hand root. Okay, and this is just the package. Like, I've taken it out of the package, but it's in my purse. This is what it looks like. It's like a little, small little plant. But, so, for this reading, what you will eventually find out what your lucky hand root is, okay? So, what will you be receiving for this reading? Somebody saying hello to you. Good health, lottery, money drawing, love, fast luck, a job, okay? So, yeah, okay. And yeah, let's get this reading started. Okay, guys. Excuse the lighting, but yeah. So it's officially September the 10th. As this reading is being done, shuffling the card, and the intention is for the entire YouTube channel of Red Earth Goddess to receive great protection, insight, guidance for the current stages of what is happening in all of our lives. Oh, I love when the cards just pop out. 6 of Wands, victory, baby. Oh, yeah, can't get any better than that. Okay, so we just mentioned 6. So 6 beans, you know. We did say it comes with protection and absorbs negativity. So Six of Wands is all about that victorious feeling, that sensation, that feeling of I've done everything, I believe in justice. And a lot of people that are justice oriented should actually speak up with like-minded and like-hearted individuals so that they can stick together and make things happen for themselves, okay, as well as each other. When people stick together, things become more powerful and stronger. I feel a lot of people are really lending their hands out to those who are less fortunate of themselves, and even for those of you who have had difficulty at home, difficulty with family life, difficulty, you know, coming out of certain relationships that are abusive. This is your time right now where you are feeling very victorious and you're on the verge of leaving, or you have left, and you are very protected during this time. Okay? So you are very protected during this time. Also, I know we're in the Virgo constellation, but according to the Vedic astrologers, we're still in Leo. Okay, so this is very precise, this is very bang on, and it's a very fiery feeling, okay? So you're feeling very fiery, very thrilled, and Wands is very quick. So let's see whether cards come out with it so I could really coincide with what is going on, because that fiery passion eventually needs to come back to the ground and stabilize itself, which is funny because I did look at the card that came out. Three of Arrows. Okay, sorrow. Something that had been really, I mean, the arrows are pointing to the ground, but it looks like it's pointing to this animal here. I feel like a lot of you have gone through a lot of shit in relationships and a lot of shit from things from childhood that you have finally been feeling very victorious about, okay? So the reason as to why I'm picking this up with this reading, and this came out first, is because no matter what happens in your life, whether it's bad, whether it's good, I don't believe in things that are bad or good. I don't like to put things in those definitions because I feel like it lowers our intelligence. Humans are very intelligent people, so within our intelligent mind frame and our ability to heal our wounds, our ability to heal ourselves and this planet and our family life, we're gonna have to let go of sorrow. We're gonna have to let go of people hurting us. We're gonna have to let go of us hurting us, okay? Because a lot of times it's us hurting us, okay? So you gotta let go of that sorrow and feel more victorious, because you are not your addictions, you are not your problems, you are not what people have treated you, or if someone has told you that you're fat and ugly, that is not you. That is not who you are. You should never allow words like that to get the better of you, and you should never allow that to determine how you treat yourself and how you treat other people and how you see yourself fit in, and how, you know, and to determine things about yourself. So we get the wheel card, and this card loves coming up lately, honestly. Isn't this like the greatest tarot deck? I love this tarot deck. So this is the wheel, and if you've noticed, there's words that come along with it. So it's like it's an oracle card deck, but it's like a tarot deck at the same time. So next to it, it says the Table of Destiny. So we're finding out what our destinies are. Yeah, I like it. I do. So the wheel's turning, guys. The wheel is turning, and you're finding out your destiny. That cross, man. That cross. Look at that cross. Pay attention to my previous videos, please, because it's all coinciding well together. Okay, if you're new to my channel, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, subscribe. But please do watch the videos prior to this one, because it's all coinciding together. The messages that I deliver, they come from my higher self. They come from a higher divine intelligence, and my job is to share this intelligence with the collective and the people that are connected to me. And you know, that grows with it. My message gets to them, and they share that message as well. Okay, so you know, if you're somebody that is willing to work on yourself and you feel connected to me, I'm so happy you're here. But if you're somebody that is closed off with growing and evolving, and maybe my message might be a little too striking for you, and some of my videos may be a little too much for you, but I do find that people like that, they do come back and they do see that this is the messages that I deliver, especially at this time in the world, is very much needed. Okay. I believe in righteousness. I believe in justice. I believe in balance of the universal laws. That which you send out returns to you is the greatest law that exists. Okay, and then we got the Temperance, number 14, the Tree of Life. Talar means the Tree of Life, my birth name, my first name. So these cards are awesome. It just coincides well with the stuff I'm doing, my videos and stuff. So I feel like, look, like just the messages that are coming up, right? The first card was the Six of Wands. No matter what happens to us, no matter what we find out, we have this inner strength to be victorious if we are willing to work out our stuff. If we are willing to work on ourselves and to seek equilibrium within ourselves, health, mental clarity, things like that. Because a lot of stuff has been very painful. Things from our past, things from our families. And you know, that world is coming up. This is things, awarenesses. This is global awareness. This is global cultural activity that's been happening on the planet. And this also, for those of you who are watching this also has connected you to finding out that this is also in your DNA line. This is also connected to your culture. This is also connected to finding out other people's cultures. You know, and that's what this Tree of Life is. You know, your tree, your family tree, going back to religious aspects, going back to the root of civilizations, reading about, you know, relics and cultural inhabitants and, you know, ancient civilizations that are, of course, connected to you, and finding out about your tree. There's a lot of people that I'm connecting with right now that are literally conducting, and like I've been connecting with these people for like maybe 3 or 4 years, where everybody's doing like DNA tests, and some of them are a little iffy about the DNA test, but then they literally do research and they connect the dots, and they want to see if they feel a connection towards these cultures, and then they do extensive research on these cultures, and they do feel a connection type of thing. So, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so I wasn't going to pick this card out, but I just felt that I should look at the bottom card, and it's the number 18. The Moon card came out, okay? And next to it, it says S-I-N, sin. So as you know, we're coming with the full moon in September 16, if I'm not mistaken. We have a full moon coming up. But I also feel like this could also take place September the 18, because September the 18 is also still a 9-9 vibration. So going back to the cards that have popped up so far, this is a whole collective that people are feeling right now. The entire planet is going through this. Whatever you feel, other people on the global are feeling this. It's a global scale feeling. It's a global scale emotion. It's a global scale energy that it's spinning and spinning and spiraling around, and it's gonna, you know, people are gonna feel it. Okay, so people are becoming aware of these things. People are connecting to these cultures. People are understanding what's happening in the Middle East. And people are understanding that a lot of this has been around since the beginning of humanity. And that it's recycling. It's like continuing, okay? But we do have cameras now and data to capture it. In the ancient days, we didn't, you know, the only form of was written documents, and people to this day cannot understand and find out if it was the truth because they could be altered. You know what I mean? So people are finding out that Tree of Life, and it's funny because that sin thing is there, and then we got that you know, that universal cross, which is predates Christianity, please. You know what I mean? Predates Christianity. I love these cards. Another card just popped out. Wow, these messages are just flying out. Okay, we got the Star card, the number 17. I love these cards. They're so People are looking into, people are really into like alien stuff that are at this time, especially. Certain constellations are really you're connecting to at this time. I feel like you're feeling like you want to find out what your constellation or your origins are. And if you're not somebody who's into like fiction or like fantasy type of movies like Star Wars or whatever, I feel like you're in this form. If you're somebody that's more practical, you're probably just really connecting to your constellations. So for example, if you're a Virgo, you know, you're looking at the Virgo constellation and you're feeling what your connection is to that right now, and you're just really looking into it. Or like your birth charts. I feel like there's a lot of people that are really connecting via their birth charts at this time. And the arrow is at the 8-pointed star. So, I mean, the arrow, there's like 7, oh my gosh. I feel like this is connected to me. Look, there's 7 dots. It's like an arrow, and the arrow's pointing at the 8-pointed star. And there's a star holding this vase with the water going, with the fishies. Anyways, for everybody, the message is different. The message for me is different. The message for Sandra is different. The message for Donald is different. The message for whoever is different. Everybody's going to feel this message and resonate very different, okay? So what does the star card mean to you at this time? Is it that you're looking to really ascend during this time, and in that message meaning you're looking to find out where your star origins are on a soul level, or is it just you want to know what your birth charts are? And if that's the case, then please do a good Google search, because there's a lot of free pages where you can find out. The Empress. This came out in the full moon reading as well. Aruru. That's her name. So, guys, I highly suggest you go out in nature and you really, really connect. I always say that, I know. But during this time, you're going to pick up a lot of vital information. Things about yourself, things about your world, things about life. Remember also, I've got some plants here, so it could be that, you know, you just go out and you connect, okay? I always suggest, like, why don't you plant some stuff, okay? It could be that you'd be like, the Empress is a form of, you know, having a garden in the back of your home or the front of your house, you know, plant some stuff. It's very beneficial. It's a form of wealth, you know, your lucky hand, you know, it's a form of wealth. It's plants bring you health, wealth, they clean the air, they bring you good luck. So look into that, you know what I mean? Yeah. How many cards have I picked out so far? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 10 of Cups, success. I don't know about you, it looks like Noah's Ark on top. 10 of Cups, success. So, okay guys, everybody, we're fucking successful, okay? We are successful people. Success doesn't have to necessarily mean that you have $5 billion in the bank, okay? Success means you're feeling content. And you can be going through hell in life, but feeling content is an internal feeling, something that everybody should work on, because in 1 second, anything can be taken away from you, and it's all about your stability in your mind. It's all about how you feel in your mind. It's all about how you view things in your mind. If you believe you're dumb, you're going to become dumb. If you believe you're successful, you're going to be successful, and you create abundance. Look what you can have when you believe you're successful and you do things. Now, okay, yeah. We got to be realistic, though. So, for example, if I believe I'm 6'4", but really I'm 5'6", then, but what I mean is, when we believe we are successful, then no matter what happens to us in life, we are willing and we are achieving that feeling, that sensation. And any actions that come our way, we will take actions that will protect us and to allow us that negativity, we wouldn't absorb that negativity. You know, hence why, you know, like I have these things over here and stuff to make you feel, you know, a little protected in that sense. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, like 3 cards just flew out. Okay, wow. Okay. So 3 cards just came out, but I'm gonna show them to you in the direction that I picked up. Carob of Discs, human-headed bull. Okay, someone is a Taurus. And this is not me. It's a man. I'm really picking up that this is a man. Look, there's an 8-pointed star here again. So this is directly towards a man who's watching this video. This message is for you. Human-headed bull, Carob of Discs. You need rest. You've got 4 of arrows, okay? And look at that tree. Look at that tree. You need rest, okay? You've done too much work. You have been thinking. You've been doing a lot of stuff. There's been a lot on your mind, and now it's time for you to let go and just sleep. I also see just a lot of actions, a lot of actions, but now it's your time to sleep because a lot has happened, okay? The greatest form of healing is laughing and sleeping. Music too, but I also feel like, I know this is a pleasure card. 6 of pleasure. What's with this number 6? I also feel like this bull, this Taurus male, who needs rest. He needs rest because he's been planning something. He has his eyes set. He has his eyes set on somebody. And this is what he's seeking with this somebody, okay? If this is what the success is, this in particular, I mean, everybody's success is a different sensation. No, I'm seeing it. Okay. All right. Oh, I get it. So let's put the rest of us on the side here. Because I'm seeing this guy here that's a Taurus. Taurus is, depending on who, you know, where, how, whatever, on the astrological plane. Some of them start April 20, 21, and ends like May 21 or something, 22, depending on, like I said. But someone who's born under this astrological time frame, a Taurus, he has had his eyes set. He made a wish. Something about making a wish. Looked up at the stars. A constellation. A type of astrological symbol type of wish. And he's had his eyes set on this female right over here. Who is very fertile. Who's very feminine in a sense that is motherly. And he's going to achieve his success, but you need your rest, okay? Because you've been doing a lot of planning and a lot of plotting. But in order to achieve this, this life, because I see you wanting a life, you found out about this, okay? And the full moon is coming together. The wheel, your destiny, this is your destiny, okay? Because you're victorious. But there was only, most of these cards are excellent. It's just the sorrow card. You gotta let go. You gotta let go of this one thing. It's just one thing that's holding you back. All right. So we've got 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Let's end this reading right here. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the reading, guys. I should have the tea leaf reading up for you for the week of September 11, okay? See ya.